Welcome into PFF TV. I'm Sam Monson, and coming out of Thursday Night Football, it's time to dive into Premium Stats 2.0, all part of your PFF Elite package. Of course, you can get to that on ProFootballFocus.com. Dive in. Let's find out all of the grades and all of the data that came out of this game. Here's the game grades available. You can see here any game that hasn't yet been played. You've just got PFF's green line picks. They'll tell you who's going to win, what the score is going to be, where to put your money on heading into the game. But if you pull up one of these, you can see any one of 14 separate reports that populate once all the data comes in and all the grading has been done. So we're going to focus on diving straight in to the Seattle offense. Let's look at Russell Wilson and how his passing performance was over the course of this game. Russell Wilson didn't have the best game of his career. Left a lot of plays out on the field, missed a touchdown, could have had many more, much more plays, much more statistics than we see right here. And that's why these grades they're good, but they're not great, right? We've seen Russell Wilson play significantly better than this before. We have all of the box score data here, completions, completion percentage, yards, touchdowns, interceptions, etc. Over here, we get a little more advanced. We start adding some PFF data into this. Sacks, batted passes, drops, thrown away, how many times he was hit as he threw. Down here we've got adjusted completion percentage, so it factors in things like the throwaways, the drops, etc. Up here we get to see Wilson's passing chart, and we can see that he was extremely good in certain areas of the field, not so good in certain other areas where he could have had bigger plays, did leave some plays out there. But I think one of the stories of this game is this Green Bay defense and what the Seattle offense was able to do for them. If we scroll down, we look, in fact, if we sort it here by overall PFF grade and then scroll down, we get to see some pretty ugly, sorry, this is the Seahawks offense, my mistake. The offense is interesting because we sort of, like pass blocking as it was before I screwed it up, we get to see that the Seahawks offensive line really didn't give that much pressure on Russell Wilson. One of the characteristics of his career has been that he has been under a ton of pressure throughout his playing career. But this year, the Seahawks offensive line is a different beast. We did see Dwayne Brown give up a couple of sacks right here, but only 3 total hurries over the course of the game versus 37 pass blocking snaps. Even though he gave up 2 sacks, that's still a pretty good return of pressure given the amount of time he was pass blocking for. And we see the rest of this offensive line. We've got right guard DJ Fluker gives up just 1 hurry in the game. We've got left guard J.R. Sweezy gives up just 1 hurry over the course of the game. This offensive line, again, has been dramatically better, and Russell Wilson was not under pressure very much in this game at all. So if we go along to the Green Bay defense, we start to see what I was looking for before, which is a lot of orange and red grades from some guys that had significant amount of playing time in this game. Blake Martinez, their starting linebacker, a PFF grade of just 31.3. Tramon Williams, who was a cornerback earlier in the season, now moonlighting at free safety because of trading away Clinton Dix, because of the rookies back there in the secondary. Again, an ugly grade, 41.8 overall. And we see the same thing. Mike Daniels, one of their star players, banged up in this game, did not play well because of it. Josh Jones, a rookie, again playing, Josh Jones, their strong safety, again, an ugly grade here. And what that resulted in is Aaron Rodgers having this fantastic performance in places, but having to do it almost all himself. So if we look at this, Rodgers under pressure, PFF grade of 94.4. That is a phenomenal score thanks to this incredible performance, including that deep touchdown down the middle of the field when he was under pressure, rolls out to his right and flicks a ball without having his feet planted under him for a 54-yard touchdown, and obviously a perfect passer rating targeting the deep middle of the field. Off to the right here, we can see this includes that Devontae Adams catch deep down the right sideline, an overall PFF grade of 97.4 when targeting the deep right quadrant of the field. So Rodgers in particular when going deep was absolutely fantastic in this game, but he couldn't sustain it throughout the entirety of the game. He wasn't getting enough help with everybody around him, and that includes the coaching ticket, who elected not to go for it in a critical 4th and 2 situation late in the game with Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback. Could potentially have been the difference between winning and losing. They ultimately punted away. The Seahawks were able to convert, and that's the game over. So you can dive into PFF Premium. You can pull out all of these stats, all of these reports, dig in, find the grading, decide what you think is most interesting coming out of this game or indeed any other game once they're played on Sunday. The PFF database goes back years as well, so if you go up to by game here or by position, you can click on any particular area you want to see. Let's say quarterback adjusted completion percentage. And over here, we can go back into the archives, down the years, and you can pull out any data you want to see. So dive into Premium Stats 2.0, all part of your PFF Elite package. Head to ProFootballFocus.com right now and get you some of this.